Yes, it's not stopping. So here we are. I'm at the SSR GP, French Grand Prix for the SSR race. I'm here with Brett today, my good friend. Say hello, Brett.
Hello.
So what are your race predictions today?
Well, I reckon it's going to be Blizzard up on that top, with Sparks fall behind them. Maybe, yeah, Sparks with actually Zenqui in third with Cliffy behind them. I feel like something might happen to Cliffy, and Paul Power is not meant to be doing that. And
Well, I'm on board with VSR Blizzard, and I've just seen a Red Bull just cut the corner completely.
Yeah, exactly. It's not meant to happen.
So I'm going to keep an eye on that Red Bull. Blizzard's just overtaken the Red Bull, which is Paul. If he cuts these corners, it won't be happy at all. And
this is meant to be penalties. You might get penalised for this at the moment with SSR.
He's getting penalised by invalidated lap time, but he'll be even more punished by SSR looking into this. He's on the super tough tyres, the guy down in 12th. We're on board VSR Blizzard for his first lap of the Haas. I'm having problems with this again, it keeps bluffing out. That's turn 1 we go, he goes into 4th gear, which flows into second corner, goes a bit wide, coming out the second corner, but I don't think it compromised him. It compromised him a bit, but I don't think he got invalidated that time. Coming down to turn 4, have a bit of a lock up, but that was a strange one, to be honest with you. It goes very, very wide, coming out of turn 6. I think that might have invalidated it. I don't know if it's strict or not, or reduced. Do you know if it's strict or reduced?
It will be strict. It's strict.
So I think he might have invalidated his lap time, we don't know, but onto the straight he comes. Brakes for the 100 metre board.
This is after the 100 metre board.
Did he?
Braking very late, yeah.
I thought he braked on it.
Set yellow flags in sector 3 at the moment.
This is where VSR Blizzard will come.
And there's that Paul Power cutting that corner again. He is not meant to be doing that. Put the link in of the stream in the chat, by the way. Wait, I might be able to put mine in. I'm
on board with Paul Power. He was on a lap, but he thinks it. I hope it's not a random guy on an online lobby. We'll get off him at the moment because I don't want to give him too much attention. Here's VSR Blizzard coming around the final corner.
My thing's up. My thing's up.
Here's VSR Blizzard coming around the final corner with DRS open. He's backed off. It's a 30.0. He's backed off completely. On board with Phoenix. He's behind Tibson.
30.0 is still pretty. No, it's soft.
Good lap time from. Well, not a good lap time from Blizzard, but he backed off so much.
We're gonna have like 2 things. Honestly, we're both.
Where's Phoenix? Phoenix has gone up to first place at 129.5.
Like that.
Tib's coming on to his first lap.
Let's have Opolu, which has been away for a while at the moment. Has had exams. Southap probably had, but I think it's GSEs he has at the moment. Which, I mean, it's weird because he has a big name around in the SSR community. He's been here for quite a long while now, and hopefully he's around a lot more because this season looks to be shaping up for quite a big one.
Sparks has gone 4th. And then messages are coming in very late. I just got your message saying we're both streaming, I guess.
One thing is though is Energy Juice is definitely a guy to look out for. When I raced with him in F2, I think 2 seasons ago, he had some insane pace. He had pace that was going to make him qualify like in podium positions in F1. So this guy is quick on his good day, so hopefully he can maybe bring that pace up and show it today. Because I think he would be actually quite a big challenger for Sparks and Zenqui and Cliffy. if he's on a good day. Sector 3 is at Paul Power actually takes the corner prop, never mind. We have Legendi, who looks to be on a lap right now. I'm gonna put all my stuff on the screen now. And here he goes. On them soft tyres in the hardest compound, looking to maybe try and get a shot. And actually no, he won't. He'll just probably be setting a banker lap for the moment and then going out in super soft. But I guess the top guy is just sending it on the ultra softs. I mean, Sparks, when we raced here, we had a lot of tyre wear issues, or well, tyre temp issues. So
I've had the similar problem. I've had the similar problem as well, especially coming to the right-hander.
It will be quite hard for these ultra softs guys to keep it. If you're fast enough, of course, to get away, use the speed of them ultras, it will be good. But I mean, is it really worth that? I mean, it looks like these guys are going all out to set laps. Definitely Blizzard could set a better lap than that.
Probably around 2 seconds quicker. He did back off dramatically coming to the line.
Yeah, but he'll probably be setting a... He probably realises that his actual top competitors aren't going for that soft strategy. As you see, Enerjuice is now on super soft, so maybe he thinks he can improve on his time with super soft.
On the super softs, he could go about 7 or 8 tenths quicker on those ultra softs, do you reckon?
Who? Cliffy? No, wait.
Energy Zeus.
Energy, on the supers, I don't know. I don't know the actual good times around here. I think it's like in the
29s. Well, I don't know because I race in other leagues and I don't really know what time they. Which is good because they're not like. I would say, but
I think definitely if VSR Blizzard does go on another set of ultra softs, he will go. And as VSR Blizzard actually goes onto the soft tire,
he's still in the pit, so he still has a decision to make.
SSR Sparks as well, though. Well, I reckon he'll probably get in the 129s with super soft tires.
He did a 131. He did a 130.1 on the soft, so
yeah,
he'll definitely go into. He'll definitely do it. He'll definitely do it.
But I reckon the pole time is probably going to be like a 128.3 maybe, or 5. I don't know if that's too much. Like it might be.
Depending what tyres. It's a definite ease to get to the 128s, but people want to start with the super softs so they can get a better one-stop strategy, because that's what people will go for. The people on the ultra softs.
How many viewers you got by there?
None.
I'll get 6 or something like that.
The people that are on the ultra softs could possibly do a 2-stop. I wouldn't say they'd. Oh, Phoenix cuts the corner massively. He avoids all that.
Black Phoenix, or was that Fire?
SSR Phoenix.
Damn.
He cut that corner, that straight. He just cut it completely.
I do have Zexer in the chat saying go on Blizzard. Well, I guess Blizzard is probably the guy that everybody wants to beat. Very young age, very quick. Definitely a lot of big eSports teams will be looking out for him, maybe in the future. But at the moment with VSR. He's a great driver though.
VSR.
I mean, join SSR if you're like moving to, you know. We need you, Blizzard. But Tipson actually up there with 129.8 in third position at the moment, but probably will change as the two Stalbers actually doing decent in qualifying today. So it looks like Phoenix is actually going to set maybe a lap, but no, he's setting a lap. They're now on Ultra, so I'm going to stick on board with him at the moment. And he's looking good. He has a lot of pace probably in the car, and is going to maybe get a slipstream off his teammates. That's teamwork. Yes, it will be. Now I like to see this because it shows like a lot
team
of
strategy. It shows strategy as well, like team.
Yeah.
Playing the team game here.
And that's going to give tons.
Oh, he cuts the corner completely.
On.
Oh, I thought he was going to take him out for some reason. And the Williams goes off as well.
That might be a bad lap. Will it be?
Another slipstream. He could give it
even more tow.
That's a fantastic idea, isn't it, Brett?
Yeah, it's really good to see because it really pushes their cars to the limit, and especially with him going with this ultra soft tyre strategy, he's going to want the best out of that time. And the laps look really clean so far. Mick's going to get right out of the way there. Doesn't want to get in the way for SSR Phoenix.
So he's on the ultra soft, and I'm intrigued to know will he go into the 28s on this. And surprising he will. I'm surprised if he don't, because of that massive slipstream effect he gained from his teammate twice.
And here he goes. He's going to cross up the line.
It's a 128.6. Oh, 8. Sorry, I couldn't see it properly.
8. That's a decent lap. And I definitely think that I will get my top 5 position guaranteed at the moment.
Well, the guys behind him on the mid-range tyres, except Zeus, the mid-range tyres on the longest tyres, so...
Zeus done his on a super soft, by the way. I'm sure, I think.
Who did?
Energy Zeus.
It says mine on the ultras.
Yeah, no, that's because he's selected them tyres on the pits.
And now, oh, I just saw a collision with...
Oh, wait,
did I?
No, it was... just think. It's now, where is it? Tipson. Yeah, Tipson is now getting the slipstream off his teammate, so they've just doubled it back again. And this is really
Phoenix
good
will
to
cut
see.
the corner.
I'm liking this.
Yeah, Phoenix cuts the corner. Is that even allowed?
I don't mind them cutting the corner if it's for this, because this is good. I like this.
No, Phoenix will get on the power again to give him the slipstream. Well, have a bit of a slipstream.
Oh, and it's cheeky as well, though, and I don't know if a lot of the drivers will be happy with what these two are doing, but I mean it works.
I think probably some of the drivers are doing this as well, but we can't see it.
I mean, we have the Ginger, which I don't think was here last week.
He wasn't.
So he can push Sparks maybe up to top if he tries and does that too, because Spark has incredible pace around here. As I've seen him practice.
So Tipson comes around the line to do a 130.3, which puts him up to 4th place.
Improve.
He went 2 seconds 2 seconds slower than his best lap, so I think he made a mistake before the slipstream. I mean the straight.
Anybody out on a lap? It looks like Mick might be on super soft tires. Here he is.
Black Phoenix is on 1, I think. No. I don't know if he's on one. Yes, he's on 1 lap.
Yeah,
So
Mick looks to be on a lap. He's been on these tires for 2 laps now, so they won't be
too happy.
Best.
They won't be too happy.
And here he goes. See, he needs to get a bit more into that curb there to get the most speed out of that corner and out of the car. But looks good. Doesn't have a toe. There's yellow flags in sector 2. I don't want to check it because I want to stick on with Mick in case he sets a decent lap, which I reckon he will probably be 7th place. But we do have a lot of people in the pits, surprisingly, and Energy Zeus has actually came out of the pits, I'm sure. Or he's setting a lap, actually. He's setting a lap. But I'm going to go back to Mick just at the moment, as he's going to come around the second last corner. This corner is so tricky. And he's done quite well at it. He's going to bring it, trying to extend the car much as he can, but doesn't use that off-road curb, and does go top 5. Or we goes into 5th place, which is decent. Paul Power retires from the session. What?
I've seen many drivers cut the corners to get back into pits, especially that long straight and before that slow corner coming to the final corners.
If you do see that, you need to note it down, but I've
seen it on
we can give everybody a penalty.
Tipson did that. He tried to get back in the pits as quick as possible. I don't know if this is allowed, cutting the corners, but in real F1 you wouldn't see it, would you?
We're not. I mean, we don't like it to happen. I think we were going to give penalties for it, but the amount of people that are doing it, it's just hard to do it.
I think they're just abusing.
In the next game, we will need to make a thing. But Energy Zeus is going to come across the line here. What's it going to be? It looks like to be a good lap.
28.9.
128.9.
2/10, well, 1/10 slower than SSR Phoenix, and there's loads of messages coming in, so I really can't see what's happening in the top of the screen.
Turn your notes off. the straight, so that might put him down compared to the Phoenix.
It cuts the corner completely. People just abuse the track so much, Brett. That's why they get so much good lap times in. Not good lap times in, much quicker. To get around the track so they can set a lap time, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, remember that when this game first came out, the time trials were all messed up because people just used to go right round the track. And, I mean, they did fix it, eventually. But, I mean, if that was still a thing, well... Jesus. I mean, when that was a thing, like time trial, you just didn't know what time you were trying to actually get because you didn't know what one was real. You know? I mean, people after were like setting 1:08 and stuff around here. Or maybe that was too much, I don't know. It was something like that, but SR Sparks coming from third place.
On the Super Soft, so
great.
If he could go on the Ultras, he could probably get the 28s, but his strategy, he wants to start the Super Softs to get that middle stint in.
20 seconds left. But we are also gonna have Fire Phoenix, SR Phoenix. Now, can he hold this first position? VSR Blizzard is also on his lap, but SR Phoenix is further up the track, so we'll watch him for the now. Misses Apex just a bit there, but uses as much track as he can.
Uses as much curve as he can.
This is I mean, if somebody doesn't have their setup very steady, you can lose the back end quite easily around there.
Can we predict the strategies for the ultra soft tyre people? Do you think they'll definitely go on the 2-stop then?
Yeah, they have to. I mean, if they really want to try and extend their tyres to that 1-stop, which I don't even think.
It's the mistake I made. It's the mistake I made back in Austria where I went on the ultra soft tyres, went onto the softs, and that gave me a puncher. So I don't think the 1-stop's possible for the ultra softs, especially around France.
Here comes. Oh no, SR Phoenix gets in a bad lap. That's right. Here we have VSR Blizzard going around the swooping right-hander, very hard to mess up. But you can just see like the lines he takes, locking up a bit though.
Yeah, hold on. Mr. Legendary, a 130.4 down in 14th place on the super soft tyres.
Definitely, he could have improved in that, and it's kind of sad to see that.
Unfortunately.
But here comes VSR Blizzard round the final corner. What's it gonna be? It's got to be in the 20s to get that pole position.
A 128.5. What a man, honestly. Fantastic lap for VSR Blizzard on the super soft tyres as well. Oh my gosh, look at that.
And let's see Zenkwe coming around the final corner as well. Can he get in that at least top 5 position? No, he can. He misses out. The Ferrari driver misses out, and that's... I would have liked to have seen him up there, but I did tell you, Energy Juice does have some good qualifying pace.
VSR Blizzard,
Sparks,
honestly.
Maybe not getting the position he would want to have got there, with only a 129.3. But... Oh, and SSR Sparks just puts in the chat there, messed up my lap.
Oh.
That's unlucky, because you would have probably been good up there. You had great pace around here. Paul Power, as well, he retired quite early. And I mean, I've never seen him in a race. Maybe it's just a second account of somebody. Taro Racer, I thought he would probably got top 10 spot in that. Black Phoenix, as well. Maybe...
Tipson says he accidentally set his lap on the ultra soft, so... It was definitely.
Right.
Oh, if he got down to 11th place, he could choose a different tyre, but he can't because he's in the top 10. So definitely have to start on those tyres.
Very, very unlucky. Very unlucky. Did you get like an bad lap, Tipson? Because I was expecting you to be up there with your teammate, which both, as I don't know if you were watching at that point, but. Your oh, okay. Your teamwork was insane. No, was that you? It was, yeah. Yeah, it was. Why is it sweet? here we go, waiting on players. Stream's looking good, graphics looking great.
The time's looking good. We finally got this sorted, by the way, because we did.
I know, it took us like 10 minutes. And then
it took us several. Took us several attempts, so I decided to take over. Then it worked for both of us, so we're both streaming.
It must have been a problem with PSN, to be honest. I mean, by the way, do you have a commentator voice? Because I feel like I do. I think I have a commentator voice. Like my voice just goes into.
My voice don't suit. My voice don't suit other people.
But VSR Blizzard absolutely burning his
the
tires
Red Bull.
out
The Red Bull's not even started. He's not even set off the Red Bull. That's Paul, I believe. Is it?
Yeah.
Yes, it's Paul. He's not even set off.
He's just AFK.
Where is he gone? He's disqualified. So there's no tire temperature in his tires whatsoever. And they're gonna be stone cold. Then we're gonna like Antarctica. They'll take ages to warm up for the first lap.
I really do want to see Energy just get a great position here. This guy is really quick and deserves to be known as quick. And yeah, I mean, SSR maybe shows up in a good race here, then definitely in for the question.
So at the start of the race, I predict Phoenix will be close to Blizzard because he's on those ultra soft tyres, whereas Blizzard's on those super soft tyres. So in about 1 or 2 laps time, they will start to struggle with the guys behind him.
We've really got to look at Cliffy as he is on super soft tyres right behind Energy. So Energy just needs to get in front because Cliffy is really quick.
Energy needs to
super soft tyres.
Exactly, but Cliffy needs to get ahead of these two because no, he doesn't. That's my bad mistake. Sorry.
He's at least get in front of Fire Phoenix or SSR Phoenix.
I can see the guys at the back weaving as much as they can. Oh, the Force India McLaren touched on their formation lap. I reckon both of them will get disqualified.
I remember before they done the tyre temp patch, me and SSR Sparks weren't even wanting to warm up our tyres because your tyres overheated basically at turn 1.
I had that problem as well. I thought it was just me who had that problem, but thank you for mentioning it. I'm not the only one. Well, I wasn't the only one.
Well, it's not much of a problem anymore. I mean, I think there still is tower problems around here, as everybody's going very slow.
Yeah, especially guys at the back. Oh, they caught up now.
Yeah,
no, they haven't. Where are they?
Oh, I think we almost hit us into Cliffy. He's actually very far up here for the formation lap. But I'm really getting hyped now for this lap 1. I want to see a big move. Definitely SSR Sparks doesn't want... Last time he started from the back, he got wing damage. I mean, he's not at the back, he's more middle, but there's big chance I'm getting wing damage now from being back here.
The thing is though, I can see Legende hitting that Red Bull at the start if the Red Bull's not here. Not Legende, the guy in 15th place obviously, so I don't know if the guy in the Red Bull's not here, but...
5 red lights are out, and away we go for the France Grand Prix. In the Red Bull doesn't start again, and it's going to be quite... and it's not much moves are going to be taken at the start here. And wait, the two Mercedes battling
side by side.
Cliffy loses the back end with them cold tyres, definitely not helping him. Sparks will go down the inside of Cliffy. These two are big rivals for this season, as Energy Juice is right in the back of Blizzard looking to make the move.
Sparks goes down the inside, but Cliffy right on the outside. Beautiful move, but Sparks will have the slipstream, and so will Zenqui.
Zenqui's closer. Will he get it?
He gets it. Will he get a double slipstream effect on Cliffy?
As the Ginger actually lost out in them two Mercs battling at turn 1. But that was a great start. And as you see, Oplu and SSR Legende, Lormans and Mick also fighting.
The Ferrari of Lomans and the McLaren go side by side, coming up to the right-hander. Which one of them will have to concede defeat? We're both behind the Williams, getting that slipstream.
And here we go. Is Cliffy going to try it on Phoenix? No, he won't. Yes, he does. No, he doesn't.
I'll focus on the back guys. You focus on the front guys. Oh, the Williams lost out
on the back of Phoenix.
The Williams lost out massively.
If you look at the positions change, Opelu is really taking advantage of that start, and Lormans has lost 6 positions from the start of this race. Can you see if he has wing damage, by the way? Because he might. But if he does, that is quite a big thing.
Who? Cliffy?
No, Lormans.
Lawmans, let's have a look.
Cliffy getting the slipstream. Doesn't have that top end speed, but does put it in none
I
actually.
don't think he has front wing damage. No, he doesn't. He's side by side coming into turn 1 with the full CD. He makes that move beautifully down the inside. Around the outside is turn 1. Gets the inside coming into turn 2. Now they're coming to turn 3. Lowman's clearly ahead of the full CD.
Black Phoenix and Tipson looking really close together here at the moment. And Black Phoenix is going to want this move as Zenkwe trying to make the move on Sparks. But it's not happening. Well, Black Phoenix looking to maybe get this move done on the straight here. Can he get it done?
Will Cliffy go down the inside of Phoenix? Will Cliffy go down the inside of Black Phoenix, will he? No, not enough straight.
No.
He needs the DRS to get past him. He's struggling at the moment without DRS. He was right behind him in the slipstream.
Goes a bit deep.
Phoenix goes a bit deep.
Gets a better exit.
Oh, Cliffy will try and go down the inside, coming to the right-hander.
They're going to go side by side for the right-hander.
He goes down the inside, but he doesn't make it. And Phoenix goes out wide.
Red Bull cannot hold it.
He goes out wide, but Phoenix will have the inside coming into this corner, which I don't know the corner of, but Cliffy holds it around the outside.
Sauber misses out. And Sparks is right in the back, looking to maybe make the move. It's not good for SSR Phoenix at the moment. Then off tires maybe already going out.
He'll definitely do a 2-stop then. Oh,
but Zenkwe trying to get a tiny little bit of that. But it's not happening there. As you see, look how close the grid is. It's actually insane. And here we go, Black Phoenix looking to make a move down the inside of Tipson. And it
nice move. Wait, Tipson comes back. He comes back.
Tipson comes back. Was that a collision there?
No, Black Phoenix just went a bit wide, so Tipson sneaks through. Oh, look at that, side by side. Zenkwe says Sparks and Phoenix are on the outside with each other. Side by side. Who will get DRS out of this? I think Phoenix will have DRS.
I think Zenkwe will win out of this battle, to be honest, if you look at him. Here he comes, just zooming past both of them.
He's going to go 3 at first. Coming into the heavy bacon zone. He's going to make it first. Sparks is in the middle.
And Sparks misses out. It's a great battle between these guys. And look at the Gingers already wanting to get in.
Sparks will have the slipstream on Zenkwe, and he will try and overtake Phoenix. Comes to the right-hander.
Tipson is all the way down in 14.
Oh! The Ginger goes down inside of Sparks. No, he doesn't. Yes, he does. He tries to.
Is going around the outside on Black Phoenix. Gonna maybe get the switch back. Yes, he does. And he's gonna try and hold it around the outside for the next corner, but doesn't have the speed. The two Mercs really battling out here.
Just like they did in Baku in the first corner. Now the Ginger will have DRS on his teammate Sparks, but Sparks will have DRS on Zenkwe, so he'll be quite safe as well.
Puts it into high here, puts it into overtake. He wants this.
Phoenix is in the pits, so that's the first of the ultra soft runners to come into the pits on laps 4. That's a very early pit start.
Has allowed Cliffy to get away.
Yeah, unfortunately for the guys behind, Zenkwe, Sparks and Ginger, because this is the earliest that the ultra softs pitted on lap 4. He goes up to the soft tyres, but he'll be a definite 2-stop.
If you look at Cliffy, Lorman's 3-time gap on Black Phoenix.
I think wait. I think Phoenix had a penalty because he stayed in the pits quite a long time. No, I think that's a glitch. I don't know, but he lost connection. Tipson. He didn't have no wing change. Lawmans will have DRS on Black Phoenix, but will it be enough to overtake him?
It's not enough.
He won't go for the dive bomb.
Lawmans really needs to save some ERS at this point because he's using a lot of it up here. As Terror Racer is looking, and Opaloo from last to 10th looking for points here. As SSR Sparks is looking to regain the position on Zenkwe, and Cliffy's just got away from all their battling and now catching up to Energy Zeus. Now if Sparks really wants to fight Cliffy, Energy Zeus needs to do a lot. Here we go, Cliffy round the outside. Will he make the move here? Side by side, Energy Zeus can't do anything with these tyres. They're just shot at this point. And he's got to let him by. I mean, that did hold up.
There's another guy in the pits. That's Energy Zeus. That's another ultra soft person going to the pits.
It had to come in. His tyres were absolutely shot, it looked like.
But look at SSR Sports near on the back of Zenkwe. Get a better exit coming out of turn 2. Zenkwe goes wide.
Here he goes, Sparks. Now he's got a 2 times gap, around 2 to 3
Yellow's just set to 1. Where's that? It is. Oh, it's Lowman's. He spun it.
If you look at Oplu Terror Racer, big
Lawman.
battles between 4
I know
of these guys right here.
I know, but Lawman spun at the exit of turn 1, so must have had so much oversteer.
Squeezed out and loses 2 positions there. But will he get the slipstream? Yes, he will. DRS slipstream. Oplu has nothing to fight with Legendi there, and Legendi's just going to get the easy pass on him. Oh! And Terror Racer almost slams right into the back of Oplu there. As Terror Racer, that might have been decent actually, but lost the back end. As SSR Sparks did get past Zenkwi. We missed that.
And the Ginger is on the back of Zenkwi as well. I can see Zenkwi sliding out in corners.
Maybe overdone his tyres there.
Great.
Close. Energy's just on the back of Lorman. Takes him over very nice and easily. That's a good move. I mean, the tyres are really bad.
Hold on, we've got Legende and the McLaren battling. Legende's got DRS and he's right behind the McLaren.
Opel getting away from that fight as well. So them starting on them soft tyres are really.
Oh, the Williams spins it, he spun it. He clipped Legende's. He clipped Legende coming down the inside, which we shouldn't really have done because that was far back from where he should have overtaken him.
Legende almost lost it as well, having to control the spin, but I mean he got the best out of that. Mick basically just getting karma for trying to make too much of a big move, maybe.
Yeah, I think he should have been like, he was over cautious. Not all, I mean, he was over. What's the thing called? If it was other days, I'll find the word, but it's commentated, so I lost the word, so I don't know what it's called. Over ambitious, that's the one.
Let's see how many possessions Opel's made at this point. And 9 possessions. Now, if he can hold this, of course, he's definitely got to be in there contenders for driver of the day. And my nose just went blocked for some reason. And there we go, we're back in.
Bliss has got a good lead, a healthy lead over Cliffy by 6 seconds.
Zenkwi just managing to keep in SSR Sparks DRS for the moment, and it's just like, it's just allowing the defense mechanism to the Ginger can't take him over. Then again, if you look at the Ginger's ERS, it's still full.
I think he saved it. I think he saved it for the most important reasons. Oh, did you say almost full or almost empty? Because it's empty. Who, Legende?
No, the Ginger.
Oh, I thought you said Legende, about to say. Oh yeah, he must be saving. Yeah, he must be saving it because Legende's ERS is all the way down there to 0.
Opel on 64, Black Phoenix on 57, so these two are going to be very good on comparison here. But Opel has brought that time down around, it was 1.5 seconds about 2 laps ago, and it's definitely catching in the straight, to say the least. But these guys have been wow. battling all race. I mean, of course that was gonna.
You can't talk about Murray like that.
Oh, he did dresses.
Oh, Zenkwi almost loses it. He got a 3-second time penalty as well. Did you see that? He lost it coming out that corner.
No, I missed it. I was busy looking at Tibson, who's on the back of Dan, but Dan is okay. They're both disconnected.
Yeah,
Energy's just really, I mean, from coming from 3rd, and he's only in 11th on these soft tires. I mean, yes, people are going to pit. SSR Phoenix lost a lot of time. I mean, I don't know if that was maybe the right strategy for them Ultrasofts. I mean, I don't think they're, well, yeah, I think maybe these tires might be able to go to the end, but they did pit around, they pitted on lap 6. So
one of them pitted on lap 4.
Yeah, I don't know if they can take them tires to the end.
The Ginger's got a good. He's not close enough, but he had a good exit, much better than Zenqui's exit, but he's not close enough to make that lunge coming to the heavy braking zone.
As you see, 4 of these guys hopefully did get by Black Phoenix. Oh no, he didn't. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. The Black Phoenix will be wanting this move back, but Oplu's tires serving him well, and now he's on the chase for the rest of the top guys. Don't know if
you would have thought a bit opposite. You would have thought it was the opposite way round, because the super softs have started to like wear away now. Not too badly, but the soft tyres are much more better now coming to this stage of the race. But Opa's gone wide.
From 16th to 6th, that's 10 positions. That's great job from Opal.
Very fantastic. That was the start of the race. I didn't really see him make positions. That's because I was spectating to the top guys, but I think he's another good potential driver. I don't know if he's unlucky in qualifying or just didn't set a lap.
SSR Sparks has, I think, maybe just got that time down to under a second now on Cliffy. And Zenko
Black Phoenix is coming to the pits. That's the first of the super soft runners to come into the pits.
Maybe that's going to trigger something for the rest of the guys on super softs like Terror Racer.
Do you think that's a bit early coming to the pits, mate? Do you think it's a bit early?
Well, the fact that the Ultrasoft guys, some of the Ultrasoft guys took it to, why is he held in the pits here?
Yeah, that's what I saw from the other guy, Energy Zeus. That's what I saw from him. He was holding the pits for quite a long time, and Sparks half a second behind Cliffy with DRS open. But I think Cliffy's got much better straight line speed. He's got much better straight line speed than Sparks.
The Ginger also just like managing to hold in the DRS of Zenko here. Definitely.
No, I don't know what you have your AI on, but the AIs are very slow. Dan Tipson is still behind Dan. Tipson's going to make a move on Dan coming to the right hander, but he's got to get out of the way for these two. Tipson makes the move into 7th gear. He lifts off the throttle, and then Tipson makes ahead of Dan. Is he not?
That's Tipson's AI, isn't it?
Oh, Cliffy overtakes them both. Oh, Sparks almost hits someone. And Senki goes around the outside.
Yeah, it's Tipson's AI.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah. But that is actually going to work in Sparks' favour now. Half a second behind Cliffy, and he looks to maybe make the move in a few laps. These tyres will be going off while Cliffy pit. No, he won't.
I wonder if the guys from 6th. I wonder if the guys from 7th downwards might start to pit, because they know that Black Phoenix has gone to the pit. They don't want the fresher tyres as well, but will they stay out so they can get the much better grip at the end of the race? Do they? They all stay out at the moment. What about
Terror Racer is actually gaining on Oplu at the moment, and Oplu will be getting held up by Dan and maybe Tipson. Terror Racer gets by quite easily.
Dan got out of the way nicely. Oh, he hits him. He hits Tipson.
Collision. Tipson loses a end plate there. Terror Racer, and that's just annoying. Maybe thought he was gonna go invisible. I'm not sure.
Oh, I think Tipson might get a penalty for that because he slowed down intentionally. He should have got out of the way, Tipson.
No, that's his AI though.
Oh, sorry, yeah, again.
But then again, the AI. I mean, then again, he lagged out. But the AI, whatever the AI does, it counts as his fault. Oplu's struggling for
will the AI get a penalty for it? Because usually we ban AIs from leagues. Because if that happens, will the AI get a penalty?
No. I mean, like he might be given a penalty for letting his AI. I don't know.
I think he should come back into the lobby. Yes, he disconnected. Take over his car, go to the pits and retire. That's what he should do, because it's caused a lot of drivers to get.
Oplu really struggling, and Terror Racer just does.
Blizzard's in the pits. Blizzard's in pits.
He is going to be the first one out of the super soft runners, and Cliffy and Sparks follow. Very tricky.
The Jin stays out.
5 seconds stop go penalty for Cliffy.
So the guys with the soft tyres will stay out. But will Blizzard rejoin?
5 seconds stop go. So you'll have to come in the full lap time.
Oh, look at Lawman. He's holding up and he's hit again. He's hit the Ferrari. Opus hit the Ferrari. That's allowed both McLarens, I mean the Renault and the McLaren, to go side by side with him, but the Renault backs out. And look at that.
Just catching these guys.
It's a three-way battle.
Gets it down the inside. There's a switchback from Legende.
Oh, Open goes down the inside. I wasn't expecting that at all. And Legende sneaks through as well. What about the McLaren? They both got DRS on the Force India. I don't know who you're spectating, but it's an interesting battle going on for third place.
Oh my god! Legendi backs out there. A small collision happens between the Force India and the McLaren. Legendi maybe being able to Terror Racer loses the back end a bit there. No, they're not.
It's gonna be interesting coming to the right hander.
As Opal doesn't have end plate damage, so Terror Racer gets squeezed out. Legendi just looking for
he goes down the inside. Legendi up, putting out on both of them.
Opal will get straight up the car, get the speed, and just try to put it down the inside. It's a great battle right here.
I thought Legendi was gonna have taken both, but the Terror Racer.
Energy Zeus is back in a net P2. The tires are very worn. Yes, he will probably have to make another pit stop, but net P2 at the moment.
The McLaren goes into pits, and so does Oprah as well. What about Energy Zeus? No, he's the one that
stays out.
The Energy Zeus pitted very early, didn't he, on the ultra soft tyres? So
yeah,
I don't know if he's lost a lot. I think he's lost quite a lot here. Don't you think?
Well, he's not lost any time.
He's not lost any time, but he'll lose loads when he has to pit again. He won't make it at the end.
Well, he's actually gained time on Cliffy. Cliffy was ahead of him before when he came into pits.
Yeah.
So he's done that, but it's 7 laps is big.
Especially around his track as well.
As you're gonna have Blizzard who's catching Legendi. Legendi, I don't know how long these tires can go on for. I mean, if they've pitted there, it must be able to go on for
Wait.
17 laps. So Legendi probably would just want to stay out of these guys' way, just maximise his time in this race. Remember, SSR Phoenix is one of them guys that you've got to look out for on the same stretch as the Energy Zeus. Black Phoenix also. One of the guys more like Cliffy, and he's in a very good position to win this race. Well, not win it, but like get a very good and high position.
F1 2018 French Grand Prix. It'll turn out to be a fantastic one. And look at Blizzard, he's on the back of Legendi. He's caught up to him by a second in sector 3. They were a second, but now they're 2/10. And Blizzard has Legendi on DRS. I don't think Legendi won't fight hard. I don't think it's not worth.
Really fight hard.
Yeah, he lets it do nicely.
He doesn't, and that's a good way to do it. Doesn't